Hey everyone, it's Mike from SEOTpreneur. I feel like I'm running around like a chicken, something. I don't really know what I'm going to say here. So I don't know how to change the title. You know what? I'm going to try to get rid of that title. So that overlay, I'm going to hide that. There we go. So what I'm going to do is someone had asked in my last video, um, if I could show them how to set up Google Analytics on your website. And really what this conversation is about is how do we find out who's visiting our blog, who's visiting our website. So I have set up here a very simple website. I just installed it on the SEOT hosting network. And it is a basic WordPress website. And you'll know from some of my other videos that if you go on WordPress.com, WordPress.com is great, but you can't add plugins, and plugins are the secret sauce that lets you do all sorts of cool things with WordPress. So what I'm going to do right now, I just created this account. I have no plugins set up. It's a brand new account. Oh, interesting that they install some, that my default server has some default settings. So I'm going to go to plugins. And in plugins, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a plugin called Monster Insights. There are lots Monster Insights. There's a free version, so that's what I'm going to use today. Install now. So there's lots of ways to put the Google Analytics code onto your website. This is the easiest way. And what I'm going to do, let's just switch to my work account. Can I switch to my work account? Here we go. There we go. And I'm going to type Google Analytics, right? So there I am. I'm going to click on, wow, that's a course. I don't want the course. I just want to go to the, is this what it's called now? Marketing platform? Sign into analytics? Maybe. Yeah, Google has some fun stuff with privacy, things that are going and not going. Okay, so I'm going to create, I'm going to go to admin. I'm going to create an account. I'm going to call this account SEOTpreneur Live Demo. All right, you can only use it for a business. You have to read through all these terms and conditions. I've read them recently. Sorry, Google. Okay, that's my Google things. So data sharing. I do not want to give their salespeople access to my account. Otherwise, I constantly get emails saying, hey, we can help you. We can add more stuff. We can offer you ad services. I don't want that. So property creation. So I'm going to call this, the website domain is live chat demo. So let's just go here. That's the name of my thing. The time zone, I'm going to put it in New York time, which is TPT time. Show advanced options. I do not need to create that old version of Google Analytics. So I'm going to click on next. Describe my business. I am in education, people in society. I'm going to go with that. I'm a small business. Click next. All right. Business objective. I'm going to click on everything here. They don't all apply. You can change other options later. I'm not driving online sales. That's like online sales within the website, like e-commerce site. And you know from my videos that I suggest making a TPT blog to create trust. Like we were talking in the SEOTpreneur Zoom meeting this morning about how you have to build trust. Like people have to know about you, then they like you, and then they trust you, and then they buy. And so your TPT blog is this way to build way for people to know about you, right? Because people on Google search, you can optimize certain things to find, so people can find you on your niche keywords for your TPT store, and then they find your website, and you build that relationship either through email or great content. They get to start to like you, and then once they like you, they start building that trust with you, and then eventually that trust leads to buying, right? So make sure that you switch on Google Analytics. So switch it to the terms of service. This explains lots of things that you can and cannot do. So make sure you have a read at that. I'm going to choose a web platform and my website address. So I don't control tempurl.host, but I should still be able to activate this. So I'm going to call this my website. Sure. Fine. My website, right? Live chat demo. Okie dokie. So there's the demo. I'm going to leave the enhanced measurements on. I'm going to create this data stream. Okay, so the hard part, if you're not very techy, is to install Google Analytics. The easiest way that I can do it is with the Monster Insights plugin. There's lots of other ways to do it. I really like Monster Insights. I was using it even before I used the Pro version. But I think, oh, see, are you going to show me how to do it without signing in? Set up, save in window. Okay, well, let's see what happens here. I am going to copy my tag ID. All right, but I'm going to go back into my live demo. I've added my plugin here, Monster Insights. I'm activating Monster Insights. Give it a second to think. There we go. Launch the wizard, sure. Okay, so I have a business site. It might be a blog. License key, I don't need it. I'm using Monster Key Lights. I'm going to connect Monster Insights. So I click on that blue button. I give it permissions. Okay, okay. I'm going to choose, where is it? Because I have so many options. Oh, maybe I made it on the wrong account. Did I make it on the wrong account? Web stream details. It's the wrong account. Okay, so all right. How can I share this? I have to share this. That's so annoying. Sorry, I'm going to share this. So if you have multiple accounts, then you're going to have to make sure that you create it on the correct account. Otherwise, it won't show up like for me right there. So I am going to go here to admin, and I'm going to go to, I don't even know what it was called. What was it called? It was called SEOTpreneur Live Demo. Here we go. So live demo, I'm going to give my other account access because I made it with my personal account. So I'm going to add it to my business account, SEOTmindset.com. And I'm going to make this full access. So let's just hit add. Okay. So now I'm able to access it from my work account. And that's important because, when I connect, so let me just go back here. Right. So here we go. There's my live demo. I'm going to connect it. I do not want to receive important communications from Monster Insights. So let's turn that off. Here we go. I'm going to complete the connection. I'm going to give it a second to think. So Monster Insights is connecting. Right. This is all with the free plugin. I haven't paid for anything yet. That's not true. I have paid for hosting because I'm on SEOT hosting. So, I mean, I don't have to pay for it. But you can't do this. You're going to have to be able to install plugins. So you can't do this on the free version of WordPress. The best way to start tinkering around with WordPress is to check out SEOT hosting. If you have a TPT blog, ask me for questions. I'm going to leave these things on. I'm going to leave these reports the way they are. I don't need to show the Monster Insight badge. I don't want to help them improve. I am going to have updates automatically install, save, and continue. Oh, okay. So now it's going to ask me to install a bunch of stuff, and I don't want to install any of this stuff. Skip for now, right? Because if I leave these on, it's going to install other plugins. And if you're on something like Bluehost or Hostinger, you're probably on, or even SiteGround, you're on their shared hosting plan. The more plugins you turn on, the more horsepower you need for your WordPress website engine, and it's just going to slow down. So I'm going to go skip for now. Hey, awesome. Your analytics are set up. I've connected to Google Analytics. The install code, things are working. I don't need to upgrade. By the way, this is a good offer. Save 50% on a pro license if you are not with SEOT hosting. If you're with SEOT hosting and you're on that Teacherpreneur, so if I show you right now, if you are on this Teacherpreneur.vip program with me, then we cover your elite version, the best version of Monster Insights that you can get. But anyway, so if I go to analytics, let's just test here. Now, no data received in the last 48 hours. That is true. I think let's just go here. Data collection is pending. So sometimes it takes time for the data to come in. Let's just see. So a couple of things to note. If you are using Monster Insights, if you are logged into your WordPress account, it will automatically turn off Monster Insights. So what I'm going to do, and I find Microsoft Edge won't track it. Do I have another browser? Oh, if I go to incognito mode, maybe I can get it that way. So I'm going to go to live chat demo. I'm going to go open up incognito mode. I'm going to go to this website. Here's what it looks like. It's incredibly boring. That's the default WordPress site. And let's just see here. Google Analytics. So let's see if I go to home. Oh, sorry. If I go to reports, if I go to real time, right? Okay, so if I start clicking around in here, if I go to different pages, yeah, I don't know if Google Chrome is blocking me. Let's try it on my phone. Because basically what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to test to see if Google Analytics is sending data. And it might take a little bit of time to do this. So let's just try here. I'm going to go to live chat demo temp url.host. Okay, so I'm on my phone and you can't see this at all because it's incredibly boring on your side here, but I find Safari blocks the tracking cookies. So I'm going to go to Chrome, the Chrome browser, just, made by Chrome. Let's see if it works on Chrome. Link you copied. Here we go. Allow paste. All right, so I'm here, I'm on this website. And the reason why I'm going to this website is I'm just trying to see whether it's showing up as live traffic. It may not. Oh, there we go. So there's the first visit. So that's me. How do I know it's me? Because it's a brand new site and I just went to Hello World. So I now know that Google Analytics is capturing data if your browser is not blocking the connection for privacy reasons, right? So I find if I visit on Safari on my iOS, my phone, it won't track the data. But if I visit on Chrome, it works. If you're logged into WordPress, you will not, it doesn't track your data. If I go here and if I just type, see, so it says right here, Monster Insights does not track you as a logged in site administrator. So you're not artificially increasing your visits, right? And you don't want that. You want to know how people are using your site. So if I am in here, I'm in my dashboard. Exciting stuff here. So if I scroll down here to Insights, right? The free version gives me basic information. Can I see real time? Nope. You have to unlock to the pro version. So you can't see, like, the reason why I use Monster Insights Pro on the SEOT hosting stuff is because it makes it simple. Everything shows up into this spot here, right? So I can't see the real-time report in here. The way that I would see the real-time report for Monster Insights, you can still do it for free. It's just what has to happen is you have to go to the report. So if I click on these blue buttons here, and there's no data here because it's a brand new analytics account, right? But if I go here, it'll take me to my Google Analytics account. You can see everything for free if you go to googleanalytics.com. The challenge is there's so much information in here. Some people find this overwhelming, right? And that's where Monster Insights makes their money because they realize, whoa, the average user just finds this overwhelming. They don't know where to click. It's so confusing. Therefore, people don't really use it. So what are some of the reports that I like to use? Let's see if I can see. Sorry, there's this. Oh, is that my Loom video? Can I quit that? There we go. Okay, so if I go to reports, all right. So I want to know what pages people are visiting, right? So, and this is, we can't see anything on here. So let's go to EduCircles. Let me just switch out to EduCircles. EduCircles Business. Let's see if it's here. EduCircles Master. Skip for now. Oh, that's not the right one. EduCircles GA4. Here we go. Is this it? Right. So if we look on a site that has some current data, so this is the EduCircles TPT blog that I have, right? I can see how many users have visited me right now. If I go to acquisitions, I can click on traffic acquisitions. So let's see, organic search. This is what we want. We want people to find our website from the internet, Google search. Now, here's the really annoying part about organic search. It's that I can see that people are coming in from Google. In fact, how many users from Google search? Can I type that in? Right. And so it gives me some information in here. Wow, that's complex. Um, so let's look at, let's try user acquisition here. Right. So we're doing organic search. Can I filter it by organic search? I can see how many people are visiting me from organic search. Engagement. I can go over here. You can set up events. Monster Insight actually sets up a lot of these events automatically. So I really enjoy that. So if I look at, let's see here, traffic acquisition, organic search, direct visits are people who are typing in my website and going there directly. Referral refers to people who clicked on my website from someone else's website. So they link. So if I go from TPT to my TPT blog, that would count as a referral link. Organic social, like social media channels, it groups it together. Overview. So what I want to see, so people are currently on my site, which is kind of cool. New users. So view user acquisition, organic search. Why are you not showing me the medium, right? Monetization. I'm not running ads on this at all. Pages and screens. So there's a lot of data in here. To be honest, I mostly I go into, like, I don't dive deep into Google Analytics. What I do is on the Edgy Circles site, Edgy Circles, here we go. Give it a second to load. So here's my Monster Insights, right? If I go to the report, see full report, right? I can see the real-time visits here because I have a license code here. So I can see how many people are visiting. But really, what I'm looking for, I want to know what's working well. Like, what are people visiting me from? So mostly from America, which is good because most of my target market is American, because I sell on Teachers Pay Teachers. So I can see what people like. Overwhelmingly, people are coming on this Get to Know You Bingo page, right? So this is my top pages here. If I wanted to see this in Google Analytics, right? So I would just click on this button, skip for now. So I can see my Get to Know You page has a lot of traffic here. This has the most traffic over here. The average engagement time is about a minute, right? So I can see that. Yeah, that's a lot of people who are visiting. And then I can add filters. It can get a little bit more complex. So this is where you can sort of play things. It's going to be beyond what people want to do. Okay, so let's go practically here. I want to work on this bingo page. All right, because that's getting me a lot of traffic. So I actually am going to go to this bingo page, right? So I actually have a new product that I'm going to try to direct traffic to. So I'm going to put an ad right here at the top. Not an ad, but I'm going to talk about this new product here. So first of all, I like to update the date. So this is now today. Updated for Back to School 2023. If you feel strongly. Okay. So I want to mention that this is editable, right? Because I've had some feedback from people like, hey, this didn't apply to my class. There's an editable version. Let's make sure that you know about it. Get to know you. If I have the download button, do I have the download button here? Get the resource. You can edit the files to customize for your specific student population. There we go. All right, so let's center this. Now, originally, I'll walk you through my thinking here. Originally, when I had this, if I just open this in a new tab, here we go. Originally, the reason why I linked it to my TPT store was because I wanted people to download it here, like 12,000 downloads. And the reason why I wanted people to download it here was because on my TPT store, what I do is I show at the top how many downloads I've had, right? So free downloads here helps out. But once I hit 100,000, because 100,000 is a large number, I'll probably make this a freebie, like sign up for the email newsletter. The problem is I know from 6,000 people, but the rest of my stuff is around 500, 400. I know most of these people probably aren't teachers, or they're not my people, right? My people are, when I say my people, I mean my customer avatar. So I'm looking for elementary, middle, high school English teachers. But okay, so I recently published on my store. So I'm trying to get some accidental traffic. Let's just attempt the block recovery here. Um, let's go up here, get to know you human bingos. I'll put in here, do you teach? Do you teach English? No, do you teach reading? No, are you an English middle school, so junior high, comma, middle school, comma, high school teacher? Do you teach English language arts? All right, so that's going to be, in fact, I'm not, bold is good, but headers are better because headers help organize information. And it's also a signal, things that are in your headers are SEO signal for Google. So, all right, do you teach English language arts? I need to, where's my language? I think I put it on my back to school bundle. So basically, I'm just repurposing content here, but I want to drive traffic to a new product that I published, right? Here is the new product that I published, right? Oh, no, you know what? It's going to be in my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New product alert, right? So I'm going to copy this because I like that, because that's something I already wrote earlier on. I'm going to put this here, right? Hit enter, paste that in here. All right. Do you teach English? I've already asked this question. Want to increase? So I'm trying to touch on touch points, like pain points. So like, are your students bored? Maybe I need to write that. Are your students bored during your reading lessons? During a reading lesson, so it's not personal. A reading comprehension lesson. Pension lesson? Question mark. Want to increase student engagement during the lesson. All right. And then I have here, check out the book face bundle. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So, and I'm just going to change the UTMs. I don't think I have it set automatically. So I'm just going to set it to edgy circles. I have a special way that I do UTMs, but I'm not going to do it this way right now. So post 3218. All right. Edgy circles dash post. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to link it out. It opens to a new tab, which makes me happy. Remind students how to read. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm trying to get traffic. So hopefully some of the people visiting this page are English teachers, and then maybe they'll want to check this out. All right, so let's update this page. Let's just go to the front of this page. Here we go. Right. So are you in English? Are you a junior high? Okay, I might space these out a little bit. New product alert. Are you a junior high? So maybe I need to break that out, because if it's hard for me to read, it's going to be hard for other people to read when they're scanning. Are you a junior high, middle school, or high school? Do you teach English language arts? All right, so let's keep it simple there. Are your students bored during a reading comprehension lesson? Okay, I don't need to make that bold. Want to increase, check out the book face bundle. All right, so let's update this. Just refreshing the page. There we go. But I think I want to space this out. In fact, I might put this on the same line. Do you want to increase student retention? All right, let's just check this. And then the last thing that I'm going to do, as we all know, the secret sauce is updating it to Google, right? So I might space this out a little bit. I'm going to add a spacer. There's my spacer. All right. And then after this, I'm going to add a spacer. And let's just add a divider spacer. Let's just change the block. I'm going to make it a little bit skinnier. There we go. There are better ways to space this, but this is the easiest way I find to show teachers. All right, so let's refresh this page. Boom, here we go. Get to know you, quick links. Do you teach English language arts? And then I have the ad here. In fact, I'll add a spacer there. So I'm going to duplicate this and then just scroll it down. Let's just click and drag it down. Right, so, oh, I already have a spacer there. I'm going to make that spacer bigger then. Let's just delete that. Delete that, make this spacer, I'm going to make it 120. There we go. Update this page, reload the page. Alrighty. So, boom, here we go. So, I'm going to now update this page and I'm going to send it to Google Search Console. So, Google Search Console, there we go. This is the secret sauce. I'm going to paste it up here. I'm going to let Google think about this. Google Search Console is free. Maybe I'll create an account next time. Request indexing. Give it some time to think. Right, so this page is already on Google. What I'm doing is saying, hey, Google, I changed the page. It has fresh content. Check it out. And then that way Google knows, hey, I'm updating this page. That's kind of cool, right? So to recap of what we did, I'm just going to put this on the side because I need to make sure that loads. And I'm going to go here. Oh, there we go. It's done. Perfect. And over here it says requesting indexed. Indexing requested. So what we did today, if you just tuned in, is I basically showed you how to set up. So on this is Edgy Circles. Let's close Edgy Circles. This is Monster Insights. Here we go. So I made a live chat demo website. In 15 minutes, I created a Google Analytics account. I connected it using the free version of Monster Insights. And then when you're in the free version of Monster Insights, once you start to get data or whatever, all you have to do to go to Google Analytics is just click any of these buttons here. So view full posts and pages. So all of the data is in Google Analytics. It's just that sometimes Google Analytics is very confusing to do or to understand. And so that's where Monster Insights has basically simplified things, right? So once data starts to populate, you'll be able to see, well, how are people visiting your sites? And the goal of your TPT website is to, the goal of your TPT blog is to build brand awareness, to build trust. So your TPT blog is how people find you, right? So they know about you. They visit your TPT blog. Maybe you have an email newsletter. Maybe you have a bunch of content in there. So they start to like you. And then once they start to like you, when you send them to your TPT store, they trust you and then they buy from you. So that's the game plan of your website. If you have any questions that relate to your TPT blog, feel free to leave them in the comment and I will see you next time. Have a great day, everyone. End broadcast now.